Hello guys. Today I'm gonna talk about my appearance. Last night I stayed up all night, ate tons of sweets, and I didn't wash my hair today. So apparently I don't look as good as the other days. But I don't give a fuck about my appearance even though it looks terrible, even it looks like tired at all. It is because my videos content is more important than my appearance. I'm not a YouTube creator who talks about the beauty or like about the about how to wear better or how to do makeup better. Not at all. I'm talking about feminism. So, it is not important at all of my appearance. So, and the reason why I take today is because there was a lot of comments about my appearance among K-incels and worldwide incels. There will be some people who didn't see it because I deleted right after I see it because it's not relevant to my videos. Anyway, the important fact is that actually those kind of comments are reason why we need a feminism. There are a study that women's appearance, how they talk, often comes out more than the men's among the evaluation. For example, do you remember that Harris had viral toward the Twitter that about her Tiffany earrings? So, do you ever see the post talking about Trump's shoes or the way Trump's did his hairstyle? No, we don't talk about that. That is because appearance of men is people tend to think it's not that important. However, women, all people looks women's appearance more than the availability of how she work, how she do her study. So this actually comes out to become a discrimination among women, and especially South Korean women tend to have more problems about this appearance. I can give you an example. For example, the Korean stewardess, especially a Korean Air, they have to have a perfect makeup. They have a perfect style hair, and also they should have a little bit of pretty blue scarf. Oh, don't forget to mention the shoes. They also have to wear a shoes that has a heel. Compared to men, they don't have a heel on it. So, let's see the workplace. Stewardess have to walk and stand up for a long time while the plane is not always stand still. So it is really the place that it's hard to work with the skirt. However, women have to wear a skirt even though they don't want. There was one of the, I believe it was Korean Air, but not sure. But there was one case that women wanted to wear pants rather than the skirt, and then actually it made her to fired from that airline. Also, this does not happen only in those typical job and typical workplace. It happens to every single place. For example, in an interview, women have a double standard discrimination toward how they look. For example, let's say there was a really like pretty and feminine style woman who walked in and did the interview. There are the bias about the, so it is attribution bias. I could explain the word of it. Attribution bias is the bias that the people tend to think that woman is less competent. So if she wear like real feminine style, people could say, oh, I think she looks like a dumb like little girl, or like, I think she won't like work that hard. She will just look for the man. And while I heard like some of people like say, you look like a man, you're not a woman. Thank you that you are like standing up for the woman, even though you're a man. So this is like an example for like, so there's also likability bias. It's the bias that if the women tend to seem like off the track of the gender role, people like tend to like say like, she looks like kind of bossy. I think she won't be kind enough for our job. And this is what happens to women. So that's the reason why lots of women have like a stressful before, right before the interview, because there are hardship, the line that we have to choose. Like we cannot be too pretty, too feminine. At the same point, we cannot be too masculine style. I don't like this word because honestly, women don't born with the long hair. Like it's just a social norm. And therefore, there's like more depression among women. I honestly think there is also a word means by microaggression, which means by the aggression of the social, like, what should I say? Let's say, I don't want to have a child. People tend to not like showing off the aggression right in direct way, but they could show like, oh really? But being a mother is like it's a precious thing. Or some might say, really? What's problem with you? What happened? Like this. So there are a various type of bias, like discrimination, and especially about the appearance. So what you guys talk about, like K-incels and the incels worldwide talked about my appearance. And like, I remember like one of the, like, I don't think it's like K-incel, but the ones that like, live your life, find a mate, which is, I don't want to get in marriage with a man, and I don't want to have a man partner right now. In this point, it's not because I'm a miserable woman. It's just because I want equality, and I want the person who are not a sexist. But I have never met a man who are not a sexist, because I know a bunch of things about the feminism, and it's hard, even for women, it's hard to not have an implicit like bias toward women. And so there's like basically no one that are like tend to not try like every single moment not to discriminate women. So I just gave up. But it's not about my like miserable life, the like trauma that I have, like PTSD that I have. It's not about it. But people tend to show like a aggression among that. Like tend to think the women who are out of the track, out of the gender norm, would have some problem on it. She have some tragedy, like she have some problem on it. Oh yeah, I come a little off the track. But anyway, let's get back to the point. So K-incels and like worldwide incels talking about my appearance. I want to say again, I don't give a fuck about my appearance. I don't mind if I look terrible. I don't mind I look like a man. And honestly, I feel like it's kind of compliment because it means that I look pretty good on my haircut style. Thanks. And then I hope you guys learned something on my this video and stop talking about my appearance, but apparently I don't believe you guys. So I'm gonna block this comments about this my video. Thank you for watching my video and bye.